What's up, Pisces? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel, guys. So I'm just getting ready for your January 2020 mid-month tarot card reading, and I have my favorite process that I use here. I use the Starguide tarot spread in combination with the Starman tarot card deck. These came together as a package. This 6-card spread was in the companion book or the guidebook for the Starman tarot card deck. So I love this combination, and it's pretty introspective reading. So I hope you guys enjoy this for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And of course, any Pisces cross watchers. Hope this resonates to your highest vibration, guys. And let me just shuffle out the deck here a couple times, and I'm being guided to also clear the deck. Clear the deck. So I keep my intros short, you guys. I either like rant or have nothing to say. So I'm going to just go ahead and start with the reading right now. I'll do a deck cut and we'll look at your present situation. Well, how you say jackpot? I just wanted to write that down. So I was really reminded of this song. How old is people on my channel here that are watching? There's a song called Groove is in the Heart. And that's what I'm reminded of, is like really just this really happy vibe around you guys, and being able to just dance to the tune of the universe, which is super important. You know, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and it's like the universe is showering down upon you, you know, and it's like a soft, beautiful confetti of congratulations, and it's something that can really lift up your... Actually, I'm getting the words vibe and your tribe. You know, it's like all of a sudden you're the focal point of everything that is good, everything that is bountiful. Pretty amazing start. So the second card I'm going to look at, it's called whatever your cause of conflict might be. I don't stare at the camera. I mean, it's weird. Try staring at your camera for a little while. Cause of conflict. I've got the Justice card here. So, okay, so I'm getting a few things all at once. It could be somebody in your family doesn't think that you deserve a really happy, emotional, or financial outcome. Or it could be you. I'm like going, why would that be? You know, you could be really conflicted when things start to go well for you. And that's usually due to some sort of loss, you know. It could be like somebody really close to you. Maybe somebody passed away. Maybe you lost a really, you know, beloved companion animal. Or you lost your job, some sort of loss where you're supposed to be, you know, feeling some sort of way for a while. And I want to say this carefully because I don't want you guys to get upset, you know. But you're allowed to carry on. You're allowed to, sorry, miss someone or something and still have fun, you know. When people cross to the other side, people or pets or what have you, they're still there. They're still around you. They still see you. And they're having a blast. You know, they really are. They're very comforted. They're no longer in pain. They can still see you. And they want you to have that groove in your heart. You know what I mean? Sorry. So... like, don't let this bring you down with the Justice card. Or it could be somebody saying, well, you haven't spent a sufficient amount of time feeling sad. You know, it could be a disapproving grandparent or somebody in your circle just saying, well, how could you behave like that? You know, how dare you move on with your life? Or, you know, how dare you not be affected by a job loss? It could be somebody coming in there and really trying to wreck whatever spirit is in you, and you feel good, you know, and maybe you were visited by somebody that passed away recently, or your companion animal, and they gave you a very comforting feeling. Or you could have had a visit by an angel and said, you know, they're safe, they're doing well, you know, and they'll contact you when they have a moment. So there's something very calm about you in the middle of a storm, and somebody else just don't like it. You know what I mean? Because they don't think that you're reacting the right way. But don't let that trip you up. But there's a card that we can look at that is going to look at what you can do in order to face that challenge of, you know, the furrowed brow and the, you know, the person coming in and saying, no, you don't. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords here. So this is really interesting. I'm a little bit surprised to see that, because the Eight of Swords talks about being in your own head, you know? So maybe you just need to tone it down a little bit in front of this disapproving person instead of going the other way. You know, have you ever asked somebody to stop doing something because it's driving you nuts, and then they just do it 10 times harder? So I feel like this is how you're being perceived by somebody that expects your behavior to be a certain way. So you could just go within yourself a little bit. You see this doll within the doll. It's kind of like the Russian stacking dolls. I think that's what they are. You could just hold it in a little bit around that person. And if they're viewing you on social media to see what you're posting and stuff like that, you can limit what they see for you, of you. You might just want to contain yourself out of a little bit of respect for that specific person, but don't like dampen your energy 100%. You could just dial it down while you're around them. You know what I mean? So that you don't be affected by that. Because you really got something special going on here. And it's almost like this energy of something that others could think that you should be perceiving as a lack. It's actually given you life force somehow. And yeah, people don't understand you. People just don't get it. And I do see one specific person, probably with really sort of an old world view, or maybe they were devastated or something like that, and they don't appreciate you having, you know, this really beautiful feeling of fulfillment that they don't understand. This is complicated, you guys. So let's see your strengths right now. Whoops, so I pulled 2 cards, so we'll keep them. So I pulled the Two of Pentacles, which is like keeping yourself busy and vivacious and alive and moving forward. There's this sort of space rocket boogie board and just being able to get everything done. You know, so this is a very positive strength. And then here's another one that just, I cannot talk. Hold on. I pulled this card too, so you can keep yourself incredibly busy. Keep on, you know, and I keep on getting that phrase, groove along with your heart, you know, and do what makes you happy and float above everything else here. But remember your divine and perfect timing with the 5 of Wands, you know, to kind of mind your manners or behave yourself when somebody walks into the room. It's kind of like when we were kids in school and the teacher would go for whatever, you know, she had to go get another coffee or whatever. And everybody would be out of order, you know, and then you'd hear her heels clicking in the hall coming back down to the classroom, and everybody's like, shh, shh, shh. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. And you're completely capable of doing that, you know, and that's okay for you to do that, because it's going to help this person heal a little bit. You know, they don't want to see that you're healed already. For some reason, it's really picking their bones. What a phrase I just got. Wow. So let's see any other challenges here for you, Pisces. Oh, wow. It's really important that you don't let this outside influence disconnect you from this joy that you're feeling in your heart. Like this sort of, like a joie de vivre, like this joy of life. That's inexplicable to you, you know. I'm just getting this vision of like where you should You feel like maybe you should be acting one way and somebody's telling you that, but you feel completely differently. So don't believe that person when they come in, please. And like, don't be disrespectful to them, but this is also your conduit between, you know, the universe or God and yourself and material wealth and manifestation, because you started off with the 10 of Pentacles, and there's sort of things that are like a film overlay, like kind of a filter, and it is a specific person. But if you kind of let them steal your thunder or steal that joy, it's going to diminish your capacity to bring in this jackpot card that we saw here. It's very tricky. Very, very tricky. You know, there's such concepts of how people think that you should behave in the face of challenges, and it just doesn't apply to everybody. You know, you can cry one day and laugh the next. You can dance in the streets. You can do whatever you want, whatever it takes for you to heal and feel good. So you have the Six of Pentacles here. So this is your outcome, where everything is just going to start flowing. It's going to be this like total reciprocation, a relationship of reciprocity with the universe, where things are just in a constant flow, It's just, I see that you need to kind of mind your manners and reserve yourself around one particular person in relationship to a particular situation. And then everything should keep on chugging down the track, just right on time. Everything should be fine. That's really interesting too. And just really be mindful of and respect that process of this other person to heal, even though it could seem really weird or antiquated or ridiculous to you. They see you the same way, but with something else added to it and a little bit of a negative tinge. So you don't want that to rub off on you, because you've got a certain magic going for you right now that is just undeniable. Very interesting reading for you, Pisces. So I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. So love and light. Take care. Bye.